Please welcome Grand Marshal, the Senior Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Lowe's, Mr. Bob Gefeller, for the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
The command has been given. Let's crack him up.
Pace car dives onto the pit road. We look towards the starter stand. The green flag is waving and duel number 1 is underway in Daytona. Off of turn number 4, an aggressive first lap by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's going to go from 3rd to the lead. He's going to lead lap 1, but on his inside, it's Austin Cindric getting a big push from Anthony Alfredo. Look at this, 3 wide, about 6 or 7 rows deep. Only 16 laps in this race, not a lot of time, and we're already seeing that aggression level get very high very quickly. Down the back stretch, Cindric on the outside, Alfredo with a push from the gutter on the bottom. The inside lane really... Logano getting pushed to the lead from Haley, but Haley muscles him up the racetrack, and now Haley is on the inside. He's going to have the advantage with a big push from Kyle Busch as they go way down the racetrack. And they're going to come back up the track and they're going to collect more. That's Buescher, Johnson, Burton, Cindric, Bowman, McDowell. A whole bunch of cars get collected there. Caution's going to come out on lap number 3. This happened about 3 or 4 rows behind the leader. We take a look at the replay. Here, a big push. No, it's just a little side draft going wrong there from John Hunter Nemechek to the side of Cindric. Gets into Buescher, and then they come back up the track. McDowell takes a hit. Cindric collects Bowman. Hamlin gets involved in this. Hocevar, Burton, Johnson. All involved as Buescher came back up the track. Yeah, John Hunter just came up the track, kind of in that middle line. That middle line was going backwards very quickly. Went for the side draft, it did not work. Got into Cindric there and just kick-started all of that. They went from the bottom of the track all the way to the top. Byron, Blaney, it looked like Jones. Very, very fortunate to squeak by that on the bottom of the racetrack. That could have been way, way worse, I guess. I mean, that was a lot of cars. Very quickly just wiped out right there. Pit road is open. Everybody is going to be coming down pit road. This is on lap number 4, coming to lap 5. I don't think they can make it to the end of this race, though, without another caution or a lot of fuel saving. Haley, Logano, the lead 2 as they come in. Watching the stops here, there looks to be 4 tire stops across the board. And they're going to pack these cars full of fuel. Again, they're going to try and make it to the end of the race from here. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be tough. Gralla wins the race off a pit. No, Logano. Logano way ahead. Then Gralla, Stenhouse, Haley, and then Van Gisbergen in the top 5 to come off the pit road. And now Van Gisbergen has got damage to the nose of his car. He's coming back in. What in the world happened here? Gonna get a replay here. This is coming off a pit road. Oh, there's a stack up behind the pace car. A small stack up there behind the pace car as everybody was speeding off a pit road. Oh no, Stenhouse! Stenhouse got sideways under caution. And Van Gisbergen had nowhere to go. Oh my gosh, let's take a look at this again, because I don't know what happened to Stenhouse to get him sideways like that. What in the world? Did he just get on the gas too hard? Oh no, it's contact there with Haley. Haley does not come up to speed as much as Stenhouse thought he was going to. He gets sideways, and then Van Gisbergen collects, or gets involved, and Alfredo also made some contact, but not severe. Not as severe as the damage to the nose of the Van Gisbergen car. The field is lined up 2 by 2 once again. The pace car dives onto pit road, into the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Here we go once again in Daytona. And now the question becomes, can these drivers make it to the end of the race on fuel? Side by side in turn number 1, a couple of dark horse Ford Mustangs, Logano and Gralla. Watching behind to see where those pushes come from, whether it's from Haley or Stenhouse. Logano is the one who's going to surge ahead, but he can't quite complete the block on Gralla, and Stenhouse is a ways back behind him. He's kind of on his own. Oh, look at that move by Haley from the top to the bottom, leaving his Rick Ware teammate out to dry. That's going to drop the outside lane backwards and push Logano to the front, but here comes Haley to the bottom. Haley not wasting any time trying to get to the front of this field. And Logano trying to maintain the gap. Just rides up top. Now he's going to try to go to the bottom and throw the block. He's clear for the moment. He's going to maintain the lead. They're 2 by 2, about 4 rows deep behind Logano. And you see Jones back there. He's losing the draft. And there's one more car behind him. I'm not sure if that's Nemechek or who that is, but they are losing the draft pretty quick. Lengths. Blaney, though, surging on the bottom with a huge burst of momentum. Blaney to the inside, getting a push from Austin Dillon and Alfredo, and it's Nemechek coming back to the front. Side by side, leaning on each other. Oh, into the wall! Blaney throws a bad block. He's in the wall. On Gralla's involved. Austin Dillon hits the wall. Nemechek's in the wall. Oh my goodness. A huge and terrible block by Blaney, if I'm being completely honest. We're going to wipe out another about half a dozen race cars. And we're going to send this duel into overtime. Oh my gosh. We gotta take a look at the replay and see what happened here. I mean, watch it here, you see Gralla's all by himself, and I mean, you'd think he's going to be going backwards pretty fast. Big push is coming, staggering here. Oh man, Austin Dillon, man, Blaney just was not clear at all. Austin Dillon gets turned by Alfredo trying to miss it. He hits Nemechek. Nemechek slams the wall. Hard hit to the rear by Austin Dillon. Oh my gosh, Jones just missed that. As Austin Dillon was coming back down the racetrack. Wow, that was so close. And then Hamlin and Buescher just missed it as well. You can't really excuse that. Just a horrible, horrible block coming down the backstretch. I mean, a few laps to go at that point. I mean, 5 laps to go. The intensity had definitely ramped up, and I didn't expect, you know, we saw Gralla. I guess Gralla was blocking the field pretty aggressively. Blaney had a great burst of speed going into turn 1, took the run, and then just threw that block and wiped not just himself out, but about 3 or 4 more cars with him. So now a revised look at the running order as it stands here under caution, coming to 2 laps to go in a scheduled distance. Nemechek has... So I think if you're the leader, obviously I think you want to get to that white flag, you want this race to be official, and then settle it amongst yourselves, however many of you there are really in contention to fight for the win. Field comes off at turn number 4. Pace car. There it goes. It dives on a pit road. We're coming back to the restart zone. Green flag is in the air, and overtime in duel number 1 is underway. Byron pushing Nemechek. Alfredo pushing Logano. It's pretty even, the front 4. Top 6 even. The front 6 cars still 2 by 2. Logano surging out ahead. Got a nice shove from Alfredo. He's going to have the lead as they come down the backstretch. And I think we already seen some cars there coming and slowing there off of turn number 2, but it's single file now at the front of the field as Alfredo's dropping back. Alfredo might be out of fuel. Alfredo's out of gas. The leaders might be out of gas. Huge run by Busch. Here comes Busch around the outside. Busch around the outside of Nemechek. White flag. 1 lap to go. Logano and Alfredo are coming up pit road. They did not have enough gas to make it back. And now they're slowing. Nemechek and Busch are slowing. Is Austin Dillon now the one in position? In third, Eric Jones coming off the track. Austin Dillon takes the lead, but does he have enough fuel to come back around? I'm looking further back here to see who is even in contention here. There's almost nobody. All Austin Dillon needs to do right now is coast back to coast back to the line. Timing and scoring right now is still showing the 8 as the leader. I think Austin Dillon might be a lap down here. So we're defaulting the lead now back to Stenhouse. Stenhouse is the leader. Blaney is in second, I believe. They're coming to pit road. Is that Logano coming? Logano! I think Logano's gonna win the duel! Stenhouse was coming to pit road. Timing and scoring, yes! Logano has won the first duel! Alfredo is second. Stenhouse is coming in third. Timing and scoring is still shaking this out. Oh my gosh. Logano comes to pit road, coming to the white flag, and has enough time to get back onto the racetrack and take the lead from Stenhouse as he was coasting to pit road. You've got to be kidding. Oh my gosh. Again, I haven't really referenced time and scoring. We're still figuring this out. Logano is the winner. Alfredo is second. Those two were up front. They pit coming to the white, and they got it, and they got fuel, and they came back around to take the win. I believe Stenhouse is third. Byron is fourth. Gorala is fifth. Then you have Haley, Nemechek, Hamlin, Van Gisbergen, and Kyle Busch, the top 10. Oh my goodness. I guess we gotta watch Logano here. I can't believe he managed to pit for fuel and then come back around to take the win. This was such a jumbled up restart as drivers were running out of gas, and wow, I mean, we had a couple of drivers there that ran out earlier and were able to come to pit road and not lose that much time. Because if you were Stenhouse, if you were Kyle Busch, those guys in Nemechek, they ran out of gas almost immediately. They ran out of gas almost right past the start-finish line. So here comes Logano off of pit road. He's back on the button. He's got a decent gap back to Alfredo. And he is just on the button here all the way for this lap, pretty much like you're doing a qualifying lap. You're just kind of trying to come up to speed. Oh my goodness. That was wild. Come to 3 and 4, he passes Jones, Kyle Busch and Nemechek, and then here's the pass on Blaney, and then here they come to the line. That pass is made just a couple of seconds before Logano gets to the line. That is unbelievable. Wow. Logano, he is on pole, he wins the duel, and he's on pole for the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Holy cow, that was an unbelievable set of circumstances and final 2 laps.